Hello everyone, TimeToGrind here, and today I wanted to talk about Into the Breach. And if you don't know what Into the Breach is, it's the newest game from the makers of FTL Faster Than Light, which is kind of like the roguelike spaceship type of game. And if you don't know what that is, you definitely need to go play that and then come play Into the Breach, or play Into the Breach and then FTL, because both of these games are masterpieces. FTL was their first game, kind of came out of nowhere, and it was just amazing. It was so awesome and so unique and refreshing and had so much content that it did extremely well, and for good reason. And they spent quite a long time working on their newest game, and as of uploading this video, it came out a day ago, so it came out yesterday. So I've only had, around 5-6 hours to play around with it. I just wanted to give kind of my first impressions and tell you about the game. Because obviously I don't know everything about the game. I haven't unlocked all of the mechs and stuff like that, but I wanted to let you guys know you need to look into this. So what Into the Breach is, and I'm going to relate some things to FTL, especially if you've played FTL, because there are a lot of similarities to FTL, but the game itself, Into the Breach, the gameplay is not like FTL. I mean, it's technically, I guess you could consider sort of a roguelike, and pretty much what there is you have 3 mechs. You have 3 different types of mechs. Or, I mean, yeah, so 3 different mechs for each kind of like mech clan. You'll unlock like more mechs, by playing the game. When you do achievements as certain mech factions, you unlock the next faction. You unlock coins, which allow you to buy the new factions and stuff like that. And you can get unique time travelers and stuff like that. So what it is you have 3 mechs on your team, and you have to go from like kind of world to world to protect and kill these, alien thing guys that are trying to kill you. And pretty much every single combat is like on this grid, and there's normally around 5 turns. And what's so unique about this game is, unlike, first thing, it's kind of like XCOM a little bit, sort of. I mean, it's that whole kind of strategy, turn-based, type of thing. And the thing is in this game, there's like almost no RNG at all, practically. Pretty much the biggest RNG, I guess, is just what the enemies decide to do, like to attack or whatnot. And every time a building of yours gets hit, you have like a 15% chance of it just resisting. But that's not the bad RNG where, you have a 95% chance to shoot this guy and then it doesn't hit and you feel frustrated. It's kind of the reverse. You don't ever expect it because it's so small, but when it does happen, you just feel really good about it. And that's really cool. But what's so unique about this game is it's like chess, but with mechs and stuff like that. Because it shows all of the aliens, and then they kind of I don't know the word, but they kind of show you what they're going to do. So this alien right here is going to attack this building. This alien moves, and then it's going to attack this mech of yours. This alien's going to run over here and charge and hit anything in its path. And then they do all that and they freeze, and then it's your turn, and you can move and then attack with your mechs, but they continue doing what they're going to do. So if one alien was going to attack a building because the building was, say it was shooting a projectile that went 3 tiles away and it hit the building. Well, if you knock the alien far away, he's still going to shoot forward when it's their turn. So they don't change what they're going to do. So he's going to attack forward. So what you can do is you can do stuff like, okay, well, I'm going to hit this, alien to the left. So now it's going to actually hit one of his own teammates, because once you do all your turn and everything, you click end turn, they continue with what they were going to do. So it tells you what they're going to do. You're allowed to kind of try to kill them or figure out what you're doing, and then they do what they were going to do. But it's not like I'm going to kill this specific building, it's I'm going to attack this space and there's a building on it. So a lot of it consists of, you trying to prevent all of the buildings from destroying, try to, kill the aliens and stuff, stop more aliens from spawning, and every little 5-turn battle, a lot of the times has bonus objectives. So one will have extra generators that you have to defend, and if you do it, you get extra stuff. And during the game, there's upgrades to your mechs. It's kind of like FTL, where you get more energy for your stuff, and then you can power more things. So say you find like a really awesome weapon, you can attach it to this mech, but you'll have to have like the power cores to power it up and stuff like that. And it's really awesome. There's so many small little things that make the gameplay like so in depth, because you'll just be staring at the board. I mean, and it's honestly like it feels like chess, because you're looking at this board, you already know what they're going to do, and you just have to interact and try to figure out how things are going to interact with each other. So there's like almost a little like kind of puzzle solving, because you're trying to figure out how to do things. And it's just really cool. And the way, I mean, first of all, the game itself has so much charm, and it's just so clean and nice looking. The art style is like this kind of pixelized art style, which is really awesome. I really like this type of art style. But the game is just so polished, and on top of that, the game has so much replayability value. I see, you know, the game right now, as of making this video, is overwhelmingly positive, and I don't expect it to be anything but overwhelmingly positive, because, you know, that's what FTL is. That's what these developers do. They make overwhelmingly good games. And every now and then the negative review I read is someone saying, oh, I beat it on my first try, I did the 2 islands, and then I just did the final island, and then I already won. You know, it's too easy. Well, the thing is it's kind of like, you know, FTL, where you are probably going to win sometimes, but it's a roguelike. So every mech faction has 3 unique mechs, and there's 3 different achievements that you can get for them, and like medals. So if you do complete, because there's 4 islands and then a final island, so after you beat 2 islands, you can just go to the final island if you think you're ready, or you can try to beat all 4 of the main islands and then go to the final island. So there's challenges that award you coins, so, you know, you're going to try to do that, and then there's like medals and stuff like that, and the coins that you get for those achievements, and also just for some general achievements here and there, allow you to unlock new mechs. So it's kind of the same as in FTL, unlocking the new ships and their, you know, or the new factions and their ships. It's a lot like that. And there's just a lot to do. Along with, there's also a hard mode that makes the game a lot harder, but you get a 50% score bonus and everything like that. So if you are just, you know, you have an 8,000 high IQ, and, you know, this game is too easy for you, you've already unlocked everything, go play hard. You know, it's quite a challenge. But the game is just, it's one of those games that's very, very easy to get into, but, you know, there's so much depth involved in it. You trying to play perfectly it's so awesome and challenging, and it's just a really, you know, I'm not normally the biggest turn-based strategy fan. I hate real-time strategy games. I would way rather play turn-based strategies. I just don't tend to play them because, you know, I play a lot of FPSs and, you know, stuff like that, but I'm going to be playing this game immensely. There's so much good about it. And the thing is they have so much room to improve. You know, if they ever want to add just more mech factions or more islands or anything like that, there's just a lot to do here. And right now, this is already a game that, by itself for $15, it already has hundreds and hundreds of hours of gameplay. I can assure you that. So I would highly recommend checking out Into the Breach and also FTL if you've never played it. I didn't play it as much as I feel like I should. Not playing Into the Breach, I'm definitely going to go back and play it a little bit. But it's just, I'm really glad that I've been hyped about this game and I got it on day 1 and played it, because it is great. But overall, that's pretty much all I wanted to do. I just wanted to gush on Into the Breach and just recommend it immensely. Also, I don't know if it's still going on, but as of yesterday, if you bought the game on GOG or Humble Bundle, they came with copies of FTL. So not sponsored or anything, just if you don't have FTL already, go ahead and do that. I just bought it on Steam because I already have, you know, FTL, or yeah, I already have FTL, but if you buy it on Humble Bundle, it also gives you a Steam key, so it'll go on your Steam account anyways. Either way, something to look into if they're still doing that promotion, and you don't have FTL. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys enjoyed this video, then consider leaving a like down below and subscribing to see more content. I post videos every Wednesday and Sunday, at least I try to. And if you guys have personally tried Into the Breach or FTL or anything like that, definitely let me know in the comments down below. Tell me how you like them or anything like that. If you're, you know, liking it as much as I do, if there's some things that you're not super happy about the game. I love, you know, talking to all you guys in your comments and everything. And also, I just started streaming a little bit, normally around 7:30 on most days, trying to balance schedules of class and work and everything, but you know, that'll be in the description down below if you want to follow me on Twitch. That way when I am live, you'll get some notifications. And yeah, guys, I hope you guys have a great rest of the day, and like always, guys, see you next time.